sent him percussion ideas, and I emailed you to remind you to do that. Did you not get the email?
No.
You didn't get the email?
No.
Really? Did you look on As You Learn? Because I emailed it, and it was on As You Learn. Really? Okay, well then I will give you the benefit of the doubt and ask you nicely to please, today, email Andrew your percussion needs, and he'll make sure with Brady that you're set for your piece. Okay? It's important that they know in advance because there's a lot of percussion instruments. Okay? So please do that today. Email them directly and copy me so I know you did it. Great. All right, here we go. So that you know how to do this crazy thing. If you need to adjust this, it's easier to stand behind, kind of hit up on it, and then it's easy to move up or down. Okay. There you go. Let's tune. Caleb, why don't you tune this then? Let's just do a B flat. Oh, I'm set. No, we can't because we have strings. Here's an A first. A real A. Perfect. Yeah, let's go. What is your piece? You got it. Okay, so what's happening right now is what I don't want to have happen. We have 20 in the class. They're not all here, but you are, which is good. And we need to make sure that we move quickly. That's why I've emailed you everybody's name with every piece in the order that we're going to conduct. So your music is in order and you're ready to go. Okay, so here we go. Thank you.
I don't have that.
All right, we're just going to keep going. And that should have been addressed. Okay, before now. Thank you. Okay, so we need from you a more forceful kind of approach. Like you play the flute. You're very in charge when you play the flute. You understand what I mean? Yes? Yes? Yes or no? Do you understand or do you not understand? Yes? Okay, so we need more of that kind of approach with them. A couple good rehearsal techniques. Notebook. Number one, as you're reading a piece for the first time and you're approaching a rehearsal number or rehearsal letter that's marked in the music, say it out loud, really loudly, so everybody can hear, and that'll keep everybody on track. That's one. Another is as you approach a transition, which is where we're at right now, and transitions are always difficult because everything's changing. As you approach a transition, be really clear about foreshadowing what the changes are going to be. It's usually going to be a tempo change and a style change. Those are the big things that happen in transitions, and usually modulation too, but it's kind of difficult to foreshadow that, except the look of fear. So be even further ahead in the future as you start to foreshadow, okay? And you're really in love with your score. Gosh, you love your score. You're buried in your score. It's okay for the first time, but next time, no. Be buried in their eyes next time. Because they're buried in their music right now, they're reading. Okay? But look up more. And your left hand is normally on the music stand. It's not going to go anywhere. It's a really good one. It's not going to fall. Okay, where do you want to start? Let's keep going. Let's start before that transition.
Does anyone have foreign keys, by the way?
Yeah, well,
Because that's the melody, we don't have chords.
I have foreign keys.
And let's have a general way of protocol for the class. If you have any keys anywhere, anytime, always play them. Let's do that. And also, another reason why I sent you a list of the personnel in the class and what instruments they play is so that when there's a really important oboe part, which we don't have, you can rewrite that for flute or clarinet or sax or whatever it is that you want to rewrite it for. Okay? So make sure you do that before your first rehearsal. Third idea, notebook. Third idea for rehearsal techniques. If there's a voice missing, and we have some voices missing. If there's a voice missing, and Austin did email me today, by the way, he's sick. If there's a voice missing, make sure that you sing that voice in the rehearsal. And here's why. Some of you are smiling like, okay, great. If you sing that voice in the rehearsal, then it doesn't really matter that it does, but it doesn't negatively affect the ensemble if that person's not there. You're training them to understand what that voice is. Also, it's good practice for you, because there's going to be times you're going to need to do that in the future. So you might as well learn how to do it now, since this is conducting class. Okay, so let's go back and incorporate that transition, and away we go. Can you guys hear her? Yeah, speak up.
Pickups to 4/4/29.
Great, here we go.
I'm sorry. Pickups?
Okay, thank you. Now, the reason Jordan didn't play before was, what did you show?
I did 4 instead of 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want her to breathe on what beat?
3.
Okay, so when should you breathe?
On 3.
Right. Good. And again? Okay, so right there I would sing the part that you're missing since it's the melody. Yes? Do is your first note. So start at the beginning of that section. So go back maybe 2 bars before the change.
Okay. 2 before 57.
Okay, that transition was better. You were thinking a little bit further ahead. There's nothing happening in the face, but you were thinking further ahead and you were more confident in your conducting, and that's why they played that transition better. So for next time, make sure that you know your score really well. Okay? Because it's a big security blanket for you right now. And the more you're in your score, the more they're going to be in their part. And they're reading right now, they're going to be in their part, but they can see you peripherally, obviously. I just proved it. Make sure that your left hand has something to say. Remember, the music makes the hands. So the better you know your music, the more your left hand will have something to contribute. Also, try to foreshadow further ahead in the future, okay? And do some mouth movement happening. You'll see it's like you're clicking or something's happening with your mouth. You're keeping time with your mouth. You'll see that in the recording, okay? And just, we want more of you. Share your demeanor with us like you do when you play the flute. I mean, you're fierce when you play the flute. And the more you conduct, and this is very common, we see this a lot. Right, Aaron? We see this a lot. The more you conduct, the more comfortable you will ultimately become being the true you on the podium. Right now it's like, oh God, here we go. Do I really have to do this? Yeah, you do. So you might as well enjoy it, because everybody has to do it too, okay? And bring that positive musicality there as a flute player. That's what we're going to be looking for next time. Comments, please? And calling people by name. Thank you. Megan is going to be next.
I think just more facial expression, like you said, because right now you seem like pretty stagnant, and I don't know. I guess I want to be inspired by your face.
Yeah, that's right. Call people by name. Continue.
You have to give us something. You have to show some acknowledgement of the fact that I know you know where the parts are for this because you asked about the fourth cues, because you were talking to me about playing piccolo during sections in the beginning. You know where the important parts are. Acknowledge the people that are playing them. Show them that you know, give them a cue, and show them that you want them to play.
Okay, thank you very much.